The food was cooked by the chef. We have sufficient resources to complete the project. The movie interests him. If I feel tired, I go to bed early. They will go on a journey next summer. Children are playing outside. They can ride bikes, we can ride too. I like to read books, my brother also likes it. What a beautiful garden. Did you play football in high school? We clean the house on Saturdays. I've been studying math for hours. We're doing karaoke at the party. Email received yesterday. The car was washed by a professional. The new shirt is more fashionable than the old one. They used to have a dog but he passed away. The team is training for the match. He may need to borrow your car. How bright. If it had a better camera, it would take better pictures. The piano is the hardest instrument to learn. They play tennis all afternoon. I found myself lost in thought. The book I'm reading is a science fiction novel. If he calls, tell him I'm busy. The moon is the closest celestial body to Earth. What time does the bus arrive? They asked. He forgot to bring his homework. If I had his number, I would call him. He has to take his dog for a walk every evening. They are late for the train. The concert was watched by a large audience. When I'm hungry, I make myself a sandwich. He eats his lunch in the cafeteria. Sequoia trees are the tallest trees in the world. Eating out every day is very expensive. We were saving money for the holidays. We were saving money for the holidays. Can you pass me the salt, please? Asked. John is going to the party, and so am I. The dog barked at himself in the mirror. Did you play football in high school? The party was organized by my friends. Will you come to the cinema with us? We watched a football match on TV. It belongs to my sister. You live in London, right? When it's your turn, take your shot. My father is the strongest man I have ever seen in my life. I am cold. Do you know the guy who fixed our roof? We used to go to the beach every weekend. If I don't forget, I'll call you tomorrow. The woman who lives next door is very friendly. The dog was chasing its tail in the backyard. He started learning Spanish last year. If it was colder we would wear jackets. He said to me, I will come tomorrow. His hair is longer than mine. He wrote a letter to his pen pal. I can buy a new car next year. We can't stay out late, can we? I wish I didn't have to work on the weekends. I found my lost keys. They had a swimming pool in their backyard. I usually go for a walk after dinner. The movie interests him. Can you turn the volume down, please? Too noisy. The service of the restaurant where we ate last night was very good. As soon as we put on our swimsuits, we can go swimming. They will play football in the park. He was preparing dinner when the phone rang. He cleaned his back. You can't pass the exam if you don't study. We were watching a football match on TV. Winter is the coldest season of the year. Could be a famous chef. We're watching a documentary about wildlife. The flowers were watered by my mother. He managed to catch the early train. The car I saw yesterday was a blue sedan. We're going by train, right? They used to go to that restaurant every Friday. It reminded him of the important meeting. It may take some time to finish the project. She caught herself staring at him. We often go to the park. I play football with my friends. He is jogging in the park. We can go swimming later. I will help you with your project. He used to live in a different country. She has to visit her grandmother at the hospital. They've been traveling around Europe for a month. He doesn't like spicy food, and neither do I. The restaurant offers delicious food. They can swim in the depths of the pool. I woke up and found myself in another country. Where is the nearest supermarket? Asked. See you at the restaurant, they said. They like swimming, and so do we. The book was recommended by a friend. Eating out every day is very expensive. The students were working on a group project. He's not going to the party, is he? By the time I got to the station, the train had already left. He is watching a movie in the cinema. When the sun goes down, the sky turns orange. Can you fix the leaky faucet? I am sure they will win the match. If I have enough money, I will buy a new car. My bag is heavier than yours. He can easily remember people's names. Wake up immediately when the alarm goes off. He brushes his teeth before going to bed. She was singing a song at the talent show. If you work late, you should take a break to rest. We played cards with our neighbors. He reminded himself to go grocery shopping. The restaurant we always go to has great pizza. Few tickets left for the concert. I helped my brother with his homework. If I have enough money, I will buy a new car. The cat groomed himself. I wish I could turn back time and change my mind. If you want to lose weight, eat healthy foods. He may not have enough money to buy it. I'm tired, he said. The book is incorrectly placed on the shelf. My brother likes to play video games. They bought new clothes for the party. He walked his dog in the park. Do you know the woman who works at the bank? I have a lot of free time and I don't know what to do. What a great performance. If they had visited Paris, they would have seen the Eiffel Tower. He used to live in a different country. He will play the piano at the concert. The message has been misunderstood by the reader. You can start driving when the traffic light turns green. He doesn't like spicy food, and neither do I. The piano has been playing for hours. Lions are the strongest animals in the jungle. My friend likes to play the guitar. We will celebrate our anniversary in a fancy restaurant. They talk about their plans for the weekend. The boy standing there is my cousin. I played the guitar at the concert. He studied science for the exam. You live in London, right? I might try a new restaurant for dinner. We clean the house on Saturdays. He studied science for the exam. They speak English fluently. Tom is the funniest person I know. He has little opportunity to showcase his talent. He wrote a poem for his class. We have sufficient resources to complete the project. You must be kind to others and treat them with respect. He said to me, I will come tomorrow. We're going to watch a movie at home tonight. He wants success. If you hurry, you'll catch the train. They were building a sand castle on the beach. He will visit his grandparents during the holidays. He told me, I don't like spicy food. When I have free time, I like to go for a walk. Mary goes to the gym, and so do I. We used to picnic in the park. Can you order pizza for dinner? I wish he had studied abroad. Students are studying for the exam. Students are studying for the exam. We won the game because we played well. They play tennis all afternoon. They just finished their exams. The cake was baked with love. They may come to the concert late. We played board games with our friends. He will play the piano at the concert. If you don't wear a coat, you'll catch a cold. The cat hiding under the bed is scared. If you don't finish your homework, you'll get a low grade. I enjoy playing tennis and my sister likes it too. We usually go on vacation in the winter. Students were discussing a topic in class. He drew a beautiful picture. They don't like horror movies, and neither do we. She has to cook for her family tonight. There may be a misunderstanding. The big dog is scarier than the small one. He studies hard for the exam. If you want to lose weight, eat healthy foods. They were painting the walls of their houses. It belongs to my sister. We often have pizza for dinner. I'm going to visit my family this weekend. She used to work as a waitress but is now a chef. I'll lend you my umbrella in case it rains. We are watching a movie in the cinema. We are learning how to make salsa. When we got to the station, the train had left. He will start his new job next month. If he calls me, I will answer the phone. They play tennis all afternoon. He needs to be prepared for his presentation tomorrow. If they had tickets, they would have gone to the concert. If you eat too much, you will feel sick. He wished he hadn't told her his secret. If it snows tomorrow, we can go skiing. His computer is very fast. The laptop I use for work is brand new. This is the park where we played when we were kids. When he saves enough money, he will buy a new car. I go swimming twice a week. He didn't call you yesterday, did he? I already sent the email. They can solve complex math problems. It could be a famous actor. They go shopping for new clothes. He doesn't want to go to the zoo, and neither do I. They studied English for a long time. We blamed ourselves for the misunderstanding. The picture was taken by a professional photographer. Do you know how to dance? I challenged myself to run a marathon. I am studying for my English exam. If it rains, we will stay at home. If it rains, I will stay at home. They will study for the exam tomorrow. I want to have pizza for dinner. Concert tickets were purchased online. Drink plenty of water if it's hot. I don't have enough patience to deal with this situation. When I get my money, I will go shopping. He goes to work in his car. My grandmother makes the most delicious cookies. We have lived in this city for 5 years. You didn't see him yesterday, did you? Schools are closed if it snows a lot. The black and white dog belongs to my neighbor. Had they finished their work before the deadline? Could be a famous chef. They said they will come tomorrow. They are playing chess in the park. My bag is bigger than yours. They bought a new car. He was able to lift the heavy box. We have to buy food weekly. They like to play football on the weekends. There is very little time left to finish the task. Remember the boy who helped us yesterday? We have to clean the house. If you eat too much, you will feel sick. They will be late to the meeting. I bought a new phone last week. They criticized themselves for poor performance. The message was accidentally deleted. How interesting. He may forget his anniversary. If you eat too much, you may feel sick. He studied hard, so he passed the exam. Do you like to travel? If you eat too much, you will feel sick. I'm cooking dinner for my family. We were studying together in the library. If you need anything, just let me know. The cat chased the mouse. Had he ever traveled alone before his backpacking trip? When I finish reading a book, I write a review. They help themselves to a snack. They don't like horror movies, and neither do we. Yellow flowers are brighter than white ones. They are trying to solve the math problem together. They were watching movies in the cinema. The blue pencil is cheaper than the red one. The view of the hotel we stayed in was very beautiful. They don't go to concerts, do they? We're going to watch a movie at home tonight. If I were a famous singer, I would give concerts around the world. If they won the match, they would celebrate. Birds sing in the trees. She has to cook for her family tonight. If I feel tired, I go to bed early. The package is too large for the mailbox. If I had more money, I would buy a new car. If it snowed a lot, we would make a snowman. How peaceful. I want to watch movies, my friends want to watch too. Inspiring. He has been working for this company for 10 years. The blue car is more expensive than the green one. We may have to postpone the trip. If I don't forget, I'll call you tomorrow. You like pizza, right? They usually have dinner at a restaurant. They are studying for the math exam. Can you help me with this project? They were too late and felt tired the next day. I drink a cup of coffee when I wake up. He was able to find his lost keys. They had just arrived at the hotel. We have traveled to many different countries. If he works hard, he will pass the exam. What time does the movie start? Asked. I wish he had studied harder for the exam. The blue whale is the largest mammal on the planet. Can you get me a glass of water? He will be happy if you give him a gift. I have never seen such a beautiful sunset. I've been messing with my computer since morning. The children played in the park every afternoon. If it's cold, wear a jacket. I have enough experience to apply for the job. I used to be afraid of spiders, but not anymore. They said they will come tomorrow. He had read the book twice before writing his review. The dress she's wearing is beautiful. Have you tried the new restaurant in town? Yellow flowers are brighter than white ones. He often forgets his keys. If I had more free time, I would learn to cook. We clean the house on Saturdays. They are listening to the radio in the car. If it doesn't rain, we'll have a picnic. Students practice speaking English. The book is more interesting than the movie. He cooked dinner for us. We have to attend a meeting tomorrow. If he calls, tell him I'm busy. I can visit my family next weekend. We're going to the beach tomorrow. He learned to play the piano. We were fishing in the lake. The bus has been waiting for half an hour. They are listening to the radio in the car. Have you seen the last episode of your favorite series? He eats his lunch in the cafeteria. They just finished their exams. I work from Monday to Friday. He can shoot 3 balls at the same time. Have you ever climbed a mountain? We were waiting for the bus in the rain. They'll be visiting their grandparents next week. You should be proud of yourself for completing the project. You look beautiful tonight. If we have enough money, we will go shopping. It may take some time to finish the project. Have you finished your meal? The boy whose bike was stolen is crying. How interesting. Is this a shop where we can go grocery shopping? He cooked dinner for the family. He won't be coming to the party if he has other plans. Unless it's urgent, I'll come to the meeting. The man wearing the hat is my uncle. He cleaned his back. If they don't go now, they'll be late. He is taller than his brother. If her friends aren't going, she won't be coming to the party. I was learning to play the guitar. They are painting together. We picnic in the summer. Do you remember the girl who won the singing competition? We're saving up for our dream vacation. Sarah is the smartest student in our class. What a helpful friend. The Grand Canyon is the deepest canyon in the United States. The message was sent to the wrong person. They will stay in a hotel throughout their trip. How impressive. Do they study English at school? He will finish his work ahead of time. If it's warm outside, we go to the beach. They went for a walk in the mountains. I want to improve my English speaking skills. He lived in a small village. If they win the match, they will celebrate. I can attend a dance class. He won't come to the party if he doesn't know anyone. He is doing his homework in his room. He doesn't like swimming. We have enough supplies for the camping trip. They just finished their exams. Will you pick me up from the airport? If it snows tomorrow, we can go skiing. The team worked hard for the match, so they were confident. He doesn't speak Spanish, does he? If it snowed a lot, we would make a snowman. If you eat too much, you will get sick. What a great book. He used to paint as a hobby. If they don't pay the bill, the electricity will be cut off. If you don't stop talking, I will leave the room. The car parked outside belongs to my brother. If he studies abroad, he will learn a new language. He will plant flowers in the garden. Tigers are the wildest animals in the jungle. He said to me, I will come tomorrow.